Stephen, many congratulations, safely through to the quarterfinals. You must be a happy man tonight.
Yeah, no, it was always going to be difficult. Really happy to win that game, and obviously to be in the quarterfinals of the biggest tournament on the planet is a huge honour.
And a dominant display tonight. It seems like every element of your game is in a really solid place right now.
If you'd have seen me backstage about an hour and a half ago, you might maybe not have said that. I felt really nervous. I kept saying to my manager, things aren't going right. I just didn't feel comfortable. But listen, as soon as I got on stage, the 4,000 fans that were in there, or whatever it may be, all shouting "Let's go Bunting Mental" and singing the Titanium song, that's a special place to play. And I've never ever felt like that before. I was so emotional. I was crying on my walk on again. And yeah, listen, these fans can take me all the way.
And up against a resurgent Peter Wright now for a place in the semi-finals. What are you expecting from Peter on New Year's Day?
Sorry. No, listen, Peter Wright, he's one of the best players on the planet. If he plays the way he did last night, it'll be a tough game. Obviously, he had 70% on his doubles. He was fantastic. And he beat the world number 1 and world champ, so what more can you want from him? I expect that version of Peter, and hopefully he brings it. And yeah, we'll have a fantastic game, and I really look forward to it. But I've got to make sure that I'm my best. I don't care. Like I've said in every interview I've done, doesn't matter what anyone else does. It's all about me.
And we know that you and Peter are so popular with the crowds, but who do you think they're going to be backing on New Year's Day?
They're going to go Bunting Mental, aren't they?
And your game is in such a great place right now. Do you think you've ever been more equipped mentally to go all the way here?
I don't think so, no. Obviously the hypnotherapy, just the way I feel in myself, feeling really fresh and feeling confident. I had a hypnotherapy session this morning, and yeah, I woke up, I felt really good. Like I said, behind the scenes, it just didn't go tonight in the practice, but sometimes I've done that in the past, and I've gone up and averaged 110, 112, so I don't let it beat me up too much, but it'd be nice if I can get in the practice room, feel comfortable, and then get on the stage, and then we'll have a different animal. Thank you.
Stephen, many congratulations on the result. When Luke went out last night, is that something that you take notice of, because everyone was assuming it was going to be you versus him in the quarterfinals?
What, did he go out, did he? A lot of people text me and said, oh, the draw's opening up, but listen, like I said, people are talking about Premier League. That's at the back of my mind. If I win this tournament, I'm in that anyway. So just keep focused on one game at a time, one leg at a time, one dart at a time, one throw at a time. It's pointless me thinking about who I'm going to play, because things happen. And listen, Luke didn't win last night. He's the best player on the planet. He's unbelievable, but Peter, 70% on doubles, played a fantastic game. So regardless of who would have played, I also know that I needed to be at my best to win that game. So nothing's changed on my point of view. I've got a different opponent in front of me. I probably did expect to play Luke, to be fair. But in our practice sessions, when we practiced behind the scenes, we talked about playing in the quarters. I've kept my end of the bargain, and unfortunately Luke just fell short, but it wasn't for lack of trying. I know I spoke to him this morning, and he wished me luck. He said he would love to hand the crown over to me and give me his World Championship. So listen, that means a lot. He's a massive friend of mine, and we'll continue to practice after this tournament. But for now, I've got to put all friendships aside and make sure that I'm 100%, and I know I can go all the way. It's about doing it.
The noise is growing around you and winning this World Championship. Is it hard for you to block that noise out?
What noise? No, obviously you know the noise is going to come. The more you're playing, and the more you keep winning, people are going to talk, and it's inevitable. And obviously you can't lock it all out. It's impossible. You open a paper and it's in there, or you go on TikTok or social media and people are talking. But I'm a very level-headed guy. I keep my feet on the ground. I've got a lovely family and management behind me. And I think that's really important. I think that's really helped. Obviously the hypnotherapy as well, just to keep me calm and stuff. And yeah, people can talk whatever they want. Hopefully they're all saying, okay, I can win this tournament, because I know I can. But at the same time, I've still got to do it. I've still got to get on that stage. I've still got to throw my free darts. I've still got to hit my doubles. And if I do, yeah, of course I've got a chance.
And the way, especially the first two sets, there were astronomical numbers. That's some statement and a way to sign off 2024.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've had an unbelievable season, to be fair. Really proud of the way I've played. To push myself last year, I think I was well number 22 to into the top 8, is something that I could probably have only dreamed of last year. But just the dedication, the work behind the scenes, the management, like I said, the family behind me. I've got a newborn baby that I need to keep feeding now, so I need to keep winning, to be fair. And yeah, it's really important that I just keep my feet on the ground, keep doing what I'm doing, and yeah, let me dart through the talking. Thank you.
Stephen, well done on the win. When we spoke to Peter yesterday, he believed he's a bigger fan favourite than yourself. What do you think?
Good luck to him. Peter Wright. To be fair, my son is his biggest fan. So hopefully tomorrow he doesn't wear his Peter Wright shirt.
You've talked a couple of times about when you look over to the family section and you see your son, you see your family over there. Just how much extra does that give you in those sticky moments? It's
massive motivation, obviously, and like I said, the crowd's been unbelievable, and long may that continue. I think I've had a successful season. I've played some really good darts, and I've picked up so many fans this year that people have seen a different side of my personality. It's not just about seeing a boring dart player on stage, it's about them seeing what I can do off the hockey as well, the new YouTube channel, TikTok, I try and keep social. If people see me in as the supermarket or a Morrison's, they'll get what they get here. I'm a normal person, and I think that's very important for me. And yeah, long may that continue. I don't need to style my hair, I don't need to wear fancy shirts or fancy kecks. What you see is what you get, and for me, if I turn up and play my best game, I can win, and I'm dangerous in any tournament I play in now, which is great. I've won the Masters in February, which is fantastic. That monkey off my back, so to say, and I've come here with all the confidence in the world. Obviously 6 Pro Tour finals. One of the, I think, average-wise through the season, I'm in the top 10. So that shows me that the hard work behind the scenes has been planted. I know that the game's there, and I think, like alluded to before, I'm in the best possible position to win this tournament I've ever been in. So I've still got a lot of long games to go, but I'm willing to put the hours in. I'm willing to make sure that I give myself every opportunity, and that's what I'm here to do. Thank you.
Stephen, the first time you made the quarter-final here, it wasn't long after you lifted the trophy at Lakeside. What is the difference between the Stephen Bunting of then and the Stephen Bunting that we see now?
I think I'm a far better player, far-rounded, more consistent, double percentage is a lot higher. I mean, you only have to look at the stats now compared to back then. I think darts has moved on tenfold since back then as well. I think not just I've improved, I think every player in the Pro Tour's improved as well, in the world. I think it's difficult now to win any game. Gone are the days where you used to average 100 and you was guaranteed to win a tournament. You can't. You can average 100 now and go out first round. So that's the testament to every single player that's on the tour now. Everyone's pushing each other to improve, and obviously when you've got the likes of Luke Littler then on the scene, bursting onto the scene and putting our sport into even more of a public eye, it's so important to make sure that you are the best version of yourself.
Chris Dolby has talked about his dream of taking the World Championship around St James's Park, but what would it mean taking it around Anfield?
Anfield's better, isn't it? No, it'd be fantastic, and I think it'd be made even more fantastic because we play Man United, so that'd be unbelievable. Just shove that trophy down the throat as well. But no, listen, it'd be a dream come true. At the end of the day, it's difficult. I've got so many more games left to play, and I'd be stupid to think about the title now. I've still got Peter Wright to play next round. I'm fully focused on that game, and then obviously I've got another game after that and another game after that. So listen, like I've always said, one game at a time, one dart at a time, one set at a time. It's all about preparing for that next game, and I'll make sure I'm 100% ready to play Peter Wright.
Thank you, Stephen. Well done.
Thank you.